What'd you say?
Why are we splitting the bill?
Well, I mean, it's our first date, so I thought we should maybe go half.
Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comments.
Date was not that she had to split the bill.
What'd you say?
Why are we splitting the bill?
Well, I mean, it's our first date, so I thought we should maybe go half.
I can't believe you made us split the bill.
I mean, you ordered an appetizer that I didn't even touch. Why do you think that I should
Okay,
pay
but
for
you asked me out.
it? I know, but you ordered something
You
that I did.
asked me out.
All right, I'll just take you home and. All right, see ya. Hello? Hello? See ya.
Bye.
So let me get this straight. You ask her out on a date with you and you don't want to pay. The way I see it is that the person that asks the other person out on a date should be the person that pays. So if you knew that this is not somebody that you're willing to pay for a meal, don't ask her out. If you knew that the restaurant is super expensive and you cannot afford meal for two, don't ask her out to an expensive restaurant. Ask her out to somewhere that you can afford. I mean, are you not embarrassed to ask your date to pay for themselves? Like, seriously though, I feel like if I was a man, that would make me very embarrassed. I think the girl should offer to pay just to be respectful. Or the date was so bad that you know that you are not going to see this guy ever again. In my opinion, just pay for yourself so that he doesn't feel entitled to see you again, or he doesn't go around telling people that this girl used me for a free meal. That's just the way I look at it. I know I might be wrong, but that's the only exception. But I think if you ask somebody out for a date, you should pay for the date. And if you're not willing to pay for the date, then maybe don't ask them out for a date. He has a response video to all of the comments from this first video.
All right, so I got a few things I want to say about what people have been telling me, but I want to address this comment right here because I've been seeing a lot of comments just like it. And what I don't understand is you asked for the date, so you pay. It's not like I'm forcing anybody to go on a date with me. Clearly, we are both 50-50 on the date. She wants to be there just as much as I want to be there. It's not like I'm forcing her to date me or go on a date with me. We both want to be there equally. Therefore, we should split the bill equally.
So you asked her out to be on a date and you guys both want to be there equally. Do you listen to yourself when you talk? Please. I thought it was just common knowledge that if you ask somebody out for a date, you pay for the date.
Another thing is just talking about splitting the bill. I've seen a lot of women mad about splitting the bill. You guys don't understand. This is not this is not back in the day where women are the prize anymore. You guys don't understand that yet. Nowadays, women are not like how they used to be, where they just want to be, stay-at-home moms, cook, clean, take care of the kids. It's not like that anymore. It's rare to find a woman that still wants to just do that. So if that's the woman's job, then fine. I'll pay the bills. You take care of the house stuff. But that's not how it is anymore.
First of all, that's a lie. Because there are a lot of women that want to be that traditional wife. Even just looking on TikTok, there's literally a whole niche for it, for women that want to be trad wives. So wherever you're getting your information from is totally wrong. There are women that want to be a traditional wife. In my opinion, you're probably just not looking for those kind of women. Maybe you just don't like their aesthetics or something. But then if you cannot afford to pay for her appetizer or her meal, what will give her the confidence that you can afford to take care of the bill if you wanted her to be a traditional wife?
There's barely any women out there that's down to do those things. So now you expect me to help with those things and pay for everything. That makes no sense to me. So if I'm on a date with a girl and she's not willing to go half with me on a meal. Y'all talking about, oh, appetizer, he's broke, he's broke, he's broke. Are you that broke that you're offended that you have to split this bill? Are you that broke? Like, do you just expect me to pay for everything and handle everything financially? No, you need to have some independence about yourself too. So that's pretty much my point. If
I think you should be asking yourself that question. Are you that broke that you cannot pay for the meal for somebody that you went out of your way to invite out for dinner? I think that's a question you should ask yourself, not her. You're the one that asked her to take time out of her day to come on a date with you. And then you are telling her that she should split the bill with you. I looked at his profile, and one of the things he wrote on his profile was dating is rough. Of course, dating is rough for you because you behave like this. Who want to go on a second date with you? And I also looked at his profile. I looked at some of the videos he has there. It seems to me that he only goes on first dates. There's no follow-up dates. Of course, nobody will want to spend time with you again if this is how you treat women on dates. You shouldn't be dating if paying for a meal for somebody is just too much for you to handle. Maybe dating is not for you.
you're not gonna do, you know, what women should do, which doesn't exist anymore, then sorry, you gotta go 50-50. Oh, another thing. What you guys don't understand is I know the game, right? So let's say I pay for the first meal. All right, let's go on a second date. I pay for the second date. All right, let's go on a third date. I pay for the third date. Everything's going well, of course, yeah, because I'm paying. But had we gone half the first date, we probably wouldn't even be talking anymore. So to me, that says a lot about who you are. But let's just say hypothetically, since I'm paying for first date, second date, third date, fourth date, when does it end? Am I paying for every single date, or do I pay for 5 dates? You pay for one, then I pay for 5 more. For every 5 that I pay for, you pay for one. When does it end? Like, to me, I'm setting a precedent. The first date, if I'm paying for the full thing, that's what you're gonna expect of me. And whenever I don't do that, then that's when you guys stop talking, ghost, whatever. You're broke, blah, blah, blah. But I don't understand how you can call somebody broke, but are mad that they're asking you to go half. So to me, I don't even listen to those comments. But that's another thing that I just don't understand.
Okay, first of all, this is what I have to say. Let's say you guys continue to date and you feel like you are the only one that is contributing monetarily. Then maybe you can be like, okay, this is not for me, because you have realized that this woman is probably just there for your money, right? Or she doesn't really want to get to know you. She just wants free things from you. But this is literally just the first date. You cannot make that kind of assumption from just the first date. I just feel like that doesn't make any sense. Secondly, you said you are looking for a traditional wife that doesn't work, stay at home, and wait for and depends on her husband fully financially, right? Of course, you're going to have to pay for all the dates if you want to show yourself to be a traditional husband. Or do you want her to give you the money to pay for the bills? I don't understand. I just feel like you want the benefit of a traditional wife, but you don't want the responsibility of a traditional man. I'm not going to blame you totally, because I feel like you might be speaking from a bad experience you've had in the past. But not everybody is the same. If you are looking for your own life partner, you might have to go through some bad experiences before you find that person that is your person. In my opinion, if you ask somebody out for a date, make sure you're the one paying for the date. Take them to a place that you know you can afford. If you cannot afford this restaurant, if it's too expensive, don't take them there, so you don't embarrass yourself like that. I'm going to read some of the top comments. This person says, if you can't afford dating, don't ask anyone out. Or if you do, let them know in advance that they will be splitting the bills and see if she still agrees. Exactly. At least now you're setting up the expectation. And some women are okay with it. I just know for me, if a man asks me to split the bills on the first date, he's never seeing me again. But some women are okay with that. Let them know ahead of time, right? This woman says, you're right, that's not how it is anymore. Now we have to take care of the cooking, cleaning, take care of the kids, and work full time and pay half the bills. That's also another angle, right? I don't have kids, so I can't talk about all of that. But still, women are also taking on more responsibilities in terms of providing. So you cannot really say that we don't do as much as we used to do in the past. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comments.